What up, gamers? Fancier here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. So let's continue here.
I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often. And when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But because we're in the middle
Oh
of a
my.
desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
So I guess in Sumeru here, they got an upside down pyramid with like, I guess at the bottom of it, or I guess at the top, they're like absorbing some kind of energy. Could you make out where the sounds were coming from?
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
We need to check out that hospital.
Yeah, let's go!
Dang, I can't wait to explore more out there. I never even saw that before. Wow. I remember seeing the that thing on top. Like whatever that energy is. I didn't realize there was a upside down pyramid. And where's this hospital at? Ooh, it's far. And this time it's far. Let's go and just fast travel to the entrance here. We're just gonna exit and then I guess follow the road for a bit. Because along the way there's also... Wait, is it here? That's gonna lead there. I'm not sure how to get to... Unless there's another pathway. Oh, there is. Okay. There we go. What is that on that cactus there? Can we get damaged by a cactus? What is that? Henna berry. We can climb on it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow this road for a bit because there should be a fast travel point. Yep, I see it's on the mini-map. Should be up ahead. Rather not fight these guys right now. Trying my best to speedrun while also listening to the story. Try my best to do both. There it is. And then I guess we have to climb up somehow. I mean, over there was a... Oh wait, hold on, no. We don't need to. There's a pathway here. I was about to go back because I saw that... I think there was an easier way to get on top. But no, I think this is the actual correct way to go here. Oh, is that the hospital over there? Wait, it's being guarded. Is that Hilly Chills?
Oh, is this the place? It's in terrible shape, and there's sand everywhere.
Empty
It's
and
coarse,
forgotten. An
rough,
ideal place to hide people.
irritating, and it gets everywhere. Sand. I don't like sand. So do we gotta fight them?
Monsters! Watch out!
There we go. Alright, let's do it. Come on, Oz.
No rest for the wicked.
I'm going in! I summon thee!
Oh wow, big guy already went down fast. Okay, hold on, I can't even get these guys up here. There we go, knocked him down.
Let's dance.
Propagate!
There we go. Oh, they got reinforcements too? Oh shoot, I see a big guy. Oh no.
By royal
Okay.
I'll protect us.
Scatter! Yeah, germinate!
We get some Hyper Bloom on.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Nice. There we go. Finish off with Bennett.
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected.
What were you even expecting?
Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, something like that. He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
And now we're traveling with Alhaitham instead of Sino.
This is the one.
We're going back and forth with like Dia, Sino, and Alhaitham. Oh. Was that always there? Couldn't we have done that before too? I just wonder.
Let's go in and take a look.
You carefully search the abandoned hospital.
Hey, I'll hate them. We haven't found squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience. Shawnee
There's a
says
bomb.
she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then, I'm taking a break.
Okay.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read?
I mean, I feel like he always had that.
What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
Would it be something that Sing Show would read?
Okay, sure.
Huh? The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion? Huh? When free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
So, you got that?
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya.
That's how you scare Paimon off.
How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
You know, it wouldn't kill you to read a book once in a while either.
Hey, Paimon's your Tibet travel guide. Paimon knows plenty of useful stuff already. And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that the books people read in Sumeru are so complicated.
Okay, Paimon's the best. I don't think I needed added that last part. It's nighttime, even though it was already nighttime when we fought.
Paimon's getting so sleepy.
It just became daytime.
Huh? What was that sound?
There it is.
I can hear it.
It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It sounds really creepy.
It's from below.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Something is off about the interior here.
Yeah, that's what I thought it might be. A door. As soon as I saw the wood. Oh, wow.
As I thought. There's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
Sure. Oh, what? We're teleporting? My dog wants to go in. There we go. Use elemental or investigate the elemental monuments. Where would that be? Talking about these? Okay. Exploration knowledge. Who knows what lies beneath these small piles of sand that are easily scattered by the power of Animo. Oh, wow. Can also use Animo here too. Whoa. Heck yeah. And we got that. Where do we go to next? Wait, there's another one here, but do we gotta fight someone? What's up? Oh, yeah.
Propagate!
Oz, reveal thyself.
Oh man, that Hyper Bloom just took down that guy really fast.
Scatter!
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see, like, just more of the Dendro element. I haven't gotten around to, build any characters or anything with that. I've just been focused on the story right now. And also other things too, like, I'm also trying to record other games while I try to speedrun the story in a way.
Propagate! Midnight Phantasmagoria. No rest for the wicked. Scatter!
Okay.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Okay, it's about to go down. Hey, we got it. And now my dog wants to go out. Which was enough time for me to use my Dendro. Alright, there we go. One more that we gotta find around here. Oh, do you think over there? Wait, there's some mercenaries. Were they always there? I never noticed them. Wait, there's even more there too. Wow. Okay, I assume it could be on top. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it. Can I get the... There we go. Okay, who do we've got to fight? Ooh, oh my gosh.
Scatter!
I'll protect us. By royal decree.
Hey, there we go. That was fast.
Propagate!
Nice. And now we go to the lower level. Oh wow. I just realized... Was that always there? Wait. In those barrels, were like the fire slimes always there? I don't think I've ever noticed that before. I just thought it was just a normal red barrel. Ancient key. That sounds interesting, but I don't have it. The shifts. Probably some lore stuff that I don't care about right now.
Look, there's someone over there.
We need to be careful.
Good idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
Is that Grandpa? Grandpa, is that you? He looks like a scholar.
Wait,
Do you recognize him?
you're...
You do.
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
Dog just
Didn't expect
went
to
in,
see
and
him
now
here.
my VTuber model is acting up until I get back into place. Don't worry, I'm okay, guys. I'm not possessed.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life.
Wow. But for some reason, he's here. So how did he become like this?
Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him.
Or maybe he just wasn't compatible with like whatever they're trying to do. Maybe.
There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with people?
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner. The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Is it the one with the one leader guy of Ainal Akmar? Oh wow, we get to see it again. Yeah, him. Ah, the Eremite guy who went mad.
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct. The academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale.
First, the academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection,
Emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the academia. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the academia.
all the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto King Deshret's followers.
Man,
Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death all those years ago.
Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread. Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises.
Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret.
And look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that. The notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's in line with the village chief's theory, too. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that brought the scholars to Aru village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons.
I see.
An exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
Resource? For what exactly?
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be extracted into knowledge capsules.
Extracted? You mean canned knowledge comes from people's brains?
With the technology of the Sumeru Academia, it's entirely possible. Perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night when no one is watching them.
So, the human brain... Nope, nah, Hyman doesn't want to think about this.
How did you learn of this technology?
I'm the Academia scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their projects. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process. Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
Maybe. But I do feel like it's the former. Where like they they just pretty much force him to learn the knowledge. That divine knowledge, he went crazy, then extract it to I don't know. I'm not sure if they're just trying to find people who can resist the knowledge so that they can explain it, like not be insane. I think maybe they're just going, missing person by missing person, or I guess anyone that they can use that no one's gonna worry about to see if anyone's compatible with like the divine knowledge. That's gonna be my guess on why they're doing this.
Hyman's a little confused. Can they just use anyone's brain?
No, that can't be right. Most of the mad scholars have made contact with the divine consciousness in the forest. That's what made the academia. That's what the academia is after. It's also safe to assume that this knowledge has something to do with the Futsui, the Doctor, and also the Balladeer. They're using divine knowledge capsules to turn the Balladeer into a god.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer.
The academia needs people who have been exposed to the divine consciousness.
That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge?
Okay, so maybe it's not like them trying to find who's compatible with it. They just need the knowledge in general. Like just have it. Okay.
The academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge. But what is their ultimate goal? I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the academia may as well shut its doors.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen after this, because this is a huge, huge like scandal or whatever.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The academia's actions run contrary to their rules.
Like, are they really gonna still be running? Or maybe they'll find better leadership, I'm not sure.
Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected. Just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
Your motives are more specific and personal.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want. The divine knowledge capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Though he rejects the notion of greater moral responsibility, he justifies his actions because they are true to his personal motivations. Someone like him might actually make for a better ally.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the academia, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing more to it than that.
So what about him? So what do we do about him? Or with him?
He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us. We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru Village.
Sure. Alright, go meet up with them again. All the way back over here. Alright, so what's going to be our next step? I'm going to go back inside. Wait, what the heck? I saw Mondstadt. What was that? Was it this? I just saw the word Mondstadt. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go inside. Yeah, I saw the word Mondstadt. I'm guessing that's a new quest that we can do. And then it just went back to the main quest. Alright.
We're back!
No grandpa, though.
You must be tired. You should rest and take some water.
What's the situation?
Who Who's this?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying to find.
You tell everyone what you saw in the abandoned hospital and share your current theory.
So, at one point in time, the abandoned Elazar hospital served as the academia's site for extracting divine cant knowledge.
Yep, pretty much.
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village, since divine cant knowledge has been in circulation for a while now. Yet, they fled once we were headed to the village, almost as if they knew we were on their trail. Why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
We may have a mole in our midst. One
Ooh.
of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the academia.
That's a scary thought.
Are our friendships that shallow?
I mean, I know with Sino and Alhaithan, they don't like each other, but we spent time with them. They seem to be trustworthy so far.
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue.
Care to share your thoughts?
Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next words very carefully.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what you're saying is, Sino's the mole.
What if, like, he's... Like, I'm guessing they're just studying Sino to predict our moves. Like, I don't think Sino's working for them. But, like, they're just keeping track on Sino.
Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Alhaitham, since you were always acting alone.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamatra?
I mean... Just because he's part of the Matra?
As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details. Simply put, the academia has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you? If you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need to make sure that you can avoid its bite.
The academia is monitoring me?
Yeah, they're... Okay, yep. Just like what I said, they're like... They're just watching him.
It's not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you. Every so often comes a Nyagarbaha Day. On this day, the academia enters new information into the Akasha through knowledge capsules. I remember seeing a thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the General Mahamatra, his activities throughout the day, preferred methods of enacting judgment, everything.
You're saying that the academia entered my information into the Akasha too? But what's the point in doing that? My actions aren't important enough to be added into the Akasha.
The Akasha is capable of computation. The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered. When you
Wow.
would depart, the route you would follow, your destination. It knew all of this.
That is freaking creepy.
It predicted my every move.
The academia has been watching you longer than you think. However, the fact that you resigned is proof that their suspicions were well-founded.
So that's how it is. Sino adheres to his principles so strongly that he's actually a thorn in their side. Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the academia. They need scholars who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can profit from. Sino, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
Oh yeah. It's just... like, yeah, they can just spy on us without even maybe just being there. They can just use what they know from you and from the Akasha.
They escaped because of me.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
Exactly.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Oh.
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
There is always an opportunity for safety after danger passes.
Oh, so that's how it is! Paimon gets it now. If the Academia is trying to avoid Sino, then the safest place would be...
One step behind him.
Yep, that's right!
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going.
You're getting smarter, Paimon. Oh, what the heck?
I must go.
There's also something I want
What's
to
up with Dia?
investigate.
Not even a goodbye?
Let's go, guys! After 'em!
Please, wait! I want to go too!
No.
You want to go too?
Man.
If so, you have to promise you'll stay safe.
I want to find Grandpa. I promise I'll be careful and not cause any trouble.
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Alright.
Yay! Let's go! Remember to pack some food with you. Paimon feels like we're missing someone, though.
Yeah, she just left. I don't know, is she... Maybe she's the mole. An additional mole, like, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, guys, yeah, we'll end it here. Do I have... It's a new day for me, so... Did I get the commissions done? I forgot to clean the one... Back at the Adventures Guild last time. But yeah, guys, we'll go end things here. Next time, we will follow Sino to wherever he went. I guess, to backtrack. That'll be it for now. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good